Hi everyone, it's Emelyne. So since today is Friday, I am starting a new video series which is going to be called 50s Friday. So the F in 50s, F in Fridays, 50s Friday. My sister helped me come up with the name. So basically, as you guys know, I am obsessed with everything from the 1940s and 1950s, and I have been learning that a lot of you guys share the same love with me, so I thought it would be really fun to incorporate some old recipes. I have a ton of these recipe books from the 1950s, so I thought it would be really fun to do some old-fashioned videos. It's actually funny because my name means sweet and old-fashioned, so it's like sweet like cupcakes, old-fashioned. It kind of just explains myself perfectly. But basically today's video is going to be like the pizza cupcakes. So if you guys remember those, they were basically more of like a pizza than actually a cupcake, but they were just in the form of a cupcake. So that is kind of going to be the same with today's video. It is going to be an apple pie, but in the form of a cupcake, because I put up a picture on Instagram of one and you guys all really wanted me to make a video for it. So I thought that it would be perfect, especially with Thanksgiving coming up next week, because you guys can bring these to your friends and family's house, or you guys can just make them for yourself. And today's recipe is coming from Home Baking Made Easy for Beginners and Experts. And the recipe is called My Delight Apple Pie. That's probably my favorite thing about these old recipe books, that they have such adorable names for all of the recipes. So if you guys want to learn how to make this apple pie, then just keep watching. So the first thing that this recipe calls for is spry, and you will see this a lot in old recipes. Basically, spry is just like Crisco. It was just like a different brand that they used. So I am using some Crisco, and they only had it like in these like sticks, so it's a little weird. I have 3/4 of a cup of Crisco in here. To take 1/4 of a cup of boiling water and pour it on top of the Crisco. That way it kind of like helps it to all melt. And we're also going to put the milk on top of this. So next it says to take a fork and mash this up. This is what it will look like once it's done mixing. It takes a little bit of time to mix it, but just don't like get frustrated or don't give up. Just keep mixing it and it will look like this. So as you can see, it has pretty stiff peaks, and that's exactly what you want. Next step calls for a sifter, and it also calls for 2 cups of flour and 1 teaspoon of salt. So it says to put the sifter over the bowl and to add in the flour. And then we can also add in the salt. Now we can just sift our ingredients into the bowl. It says to now stir the ingredients together quickly. So personally for me at this point, I like to just mix my dough with my hands because I feel it's a little bit easier. So I'm just going to go wash them quick, and then I'm going to use my hands. I have 2 pieces of parchment paper, so we can just put one down like this, and now we can take our dough and put it on top, and I'm just going to press this down, and we can take our other piece of parchment paper and place it on top like this. So now we can grab our rolling pin and roll this out. So here is our dough, And like I said, we're going to turn these into little cupcakes. So I have my cupcake pan right here. And I have greased my cupcake pan with a little bit of Crisco. So now I have a mason jar, which is a circle, and then I have a circle cookie cutter just to see which size like fits this better. I think the mason jar probably will, so I'm just going to punch this out. And now I'm just going to pop this in, and it actually fits pretty well inside. So I'm just going to use the mason jar for the rest of them. I am peeling all of these apples, and then I'm just placing them into a bowl over there on the side. So in total, we're going to be needing 6 cups of apples after they are all peeled and sliced. Here I have my apples, and to the apples I will be adding in 3/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 of a teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. I am just mixing this all together and making sure that all of the ingredients we just added are mixed onto every piece of the apple. And now I've just added in 1 cup of sugar. So now I'm just adding in about a tablespoon of the apples into our pie crust. So now that these are all filled, you guys can either use the mason jar and cut out a hole and put it on top of these, or you guys can do what I'm going to show you. I think I'm going to do a couple of each, but first I'm just going to cut some strips. So as you guys can see, this is what it looks like. So now I'm just placing one of these strips over top of the cupcake. And now we're going to intertwine this next strip going the opposite way, so we can pick up this side. So we're basically just going to be weaving this in and out. This is a leaf, and you can just place that right on top. And I also have a heart. And then another one that you guys can do is you can take, punch out another circle, and you can just place it right on top and just kind of tuck it in. And I'm just going to cut out a little X on the top. So here I just cut out a heart, and I am going to place this on top and just mend it together. Now I'm just going to brush over all of the dough with a butter and egg mixture. Now we can place these into the oven to bake. They've probably been in the oven between 10 to 15 minutes, and they are now done. They look so, so yummy. I just have a plate, and I have a little spatula, so I am just going to pop these out. Oh my gosh, they are so, so adorable. They are so, so cute. They just look so adorable and so cute and so girly. I think this would actually be really cute also for a tea party if you guys don't make these for Thanksgiving. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do recreate these apple pie cupcakes, then be sure to send me a picture and use the hashtag 50s Friday. That way I can see them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this old vintage feel that we had today, and let me know what you guys think about it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!